Hey up team, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the First Time Iron Man Progress videos. This is the series where I play the Iron Man game mode for the first time and try and make myself not look like a complete moron. If you've seen the last 21 episodes, you know that it's not going so well. Last video we got up to 1649 total. I did a lot of stuff off camera and last video took me like a month and a half to make, which isn't ideal, but hopefully this one won't take me as long. The main goal of the account currently is to get the skilling requirements for Song of the Elves, so we'll be working on that passively through the video, but the first thing we're going to be doing is Perilous Moons. Hopefully this video doesn't take me too long to make, and let's crack on. Yes then team, so don't click off. This is one of my videos, but I'm just trying something new, a different way of making the videos just to spice it up and hopefully make it a little bit easier for me to edit. But I'm already telling that this is just going to be an absolute nightmare. So you have to deal with me doing the commentary today. This isn't live. I'm recording this like in post. So I'm just going to be guiding you through what I've been doing. We did, in fact, get the Perilous Moons quest started. As you can see here, I am failing to kill the... what is it? Some fucking spirit woman? Sulfanagua. Yeah. And in classic fashion, I haven't equipped an actual weapon and I don't have any food on me. So that's just fantastic, really. I don't know why I completely just forget to bring food and or weapons when I know for a fact I have to kill something, but that is what it is. The German staff put up a solid fight anyway. But yeah, I get the Quetzal stuff out for the landing, because there's a landing pad up on that mountain, whatever it's bloody called. I can't remember. I get all that stuff out to make the Quetzal landing. And then after I failed to make the Quetzal landing, I did in fact kill the spirit, which is very nice. It stood no match for the D-Sim graceful combination. And then, yeah, we crack on with the rest of the quest, going to Cam Torum for the first time, which it's quite a nice city, to be fair. I like dwarf cities, like, historically, through, like, Lord of the Rings. Moria was a cool city. Granted, we didn't really see much of it in the films, but, you know. And then, what is the other one? Erebor. That's a cool city as well. So dwarf city is normally quite cool, and we continue into the antechamber, running around like a dickhead, trying to get this fucking quest done. You've got to make these camp spots in 3 of the different rooms, each signalling like somewhere you can rest and make cups of tea, which is nice, and you can cook the food during the prep for the bosses. But yeah, you make all these campsites in the 3 different rooms. Thanks to Quest Helper for showing me how to get to and from them. Not that the trail there is very hard to navigate anyway, really, but it does help to have the highlight there so I know where I'm fucking going, because you know me, I'm notoriously pretty bad at getting lost in different places because I rely too heavily on the rune-like Quest Helper to use my brain for anything else. It is what it is, I suppose. But then, yeah, after lighting all those campfires and stuff, we get given some talismans, and we'd have to take the talismans to some woman in some magic shop who like blesses them or something. I don't really know what she does. And then it's just occurring to me now that I literally have no idea what happens in this quest. I just skip through all of the dialogue. But now you take those blessed talismans to some blacksmith, and he like twats them with a hammer, and that does something to them. I don't know. But then you go back into the antechamber and then into the different room, and you click on the talismans to try and locate where the other spirit thing is. Oh god, this quest is ridiculous. It's just trying to locate this spirit took me so long to do. It was bad time. It's very like a hot or cold clue, if you've ever done one of them.
Jesus Christ, that took fucking ages.
And then, yeah, we're on to prepping for the bosses, which was good. I read a guide and it said that you need high defense armor, and that's as far as I went with the guide. It said just prioritize defense armor, so I went with my rune plate body and plate legs. And then I went for climbing boots, barrows, gloves, Nezi, D-Sim, D-Mace, and leaf bladed sword because you need a crush weapon, a stab weapon, and a slice weapon, slice weapon. Fucking hell, use it to cut a cake. Here you can see the loadout that I was going for while I was equipping it. I think that I look pretty fucking badass if you do ask me, which you didn't because I'm just talking to myself right now. Yeah, I don't know if this video is even going to be any good. I feel like I'm just rambling like a bit of a fucking melon. And the the live com normally has a lot more fun stuff involved in it. I'm currently just sat here with a beer in my hand talking to myself about something I did in the past. So I'm kind of, yeah, it's a weird situation. Anyway, so then we ran in and started prepping for the fight. I obviously at this point don't have a fucking clue what's really waiting for me, so I brought an attack potion and a strength potion because I didn't realise that at the time that the potions that you make actually give you like a boost in strength and attack and defence. So the attack potion and strength potion are just pointless really. And yeah, we go into the first boss room. Now this first boss room is pretty interesting. It's like an ice, well, you can do them in any order, but I went for this one first. Yeah, it's just because I didn't understand it at the time, it was frustrating, but now I have a good grasp of what to do, obviously. The main idea is you stand on the highlighted circle and attack it, and then at some point it'll like spawn some tornadoes, and it'll spawn some tornadoes and then extinguish the two braziers that you can see at either side of the room, and you've got to run between the brazier and light them again while dodging the tornadoes because they will do damage to you. And then once the braziers are reignited, it'll stop healing itself and it'll go back to being attackable again, which is lovely. And then the other thing it does is it encases your weapon in a block of ice, and you've got to melee it, just punch it to unbreak the block of ice and get your weapon back, and then you go back to standing on the highlighted tile and doing damage to it. Now as you can see here, I just shit the bed basically and die. I just run out of food and just, yeah, it doesn't go well, which was quite fucking frustrating to be fair, because I thought I was doing quite well, but I just couldn't out damage it because I was fannying around figuring out what to do. And then we're coming back in for a second attempt, and do I get it killed in the second attempt? Don't know. It's going pretty well, blah de blah, and yeah, got it killed. Cool. I did get it killed in 2 attempts. I think that's quite good for someone just trying to figure it out for themselves. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. I decided to go into the Blood Moon room without making any more supplies, so I came into this room with little to no food. And I didn't do too badly, but I didn't understand this Jaguar thing, and I did have to look this up. Apparently you're supposed to attack it, step back, wait for it to attack, it misses you because obviously you've stepped back, and then you step back in again to attack it. So it's like a little rhythm game. But obviously, at the first time me doing this, I didn't understand that at all. So I was just face tanking it, and I didn't die here. I just teleported out, which was, equally as frustrating. But that's all right. And then that's one of the phases of this boss, and the other phase is just this rain of blood thing, where you basically just don't stand in the pools of shit, and you don't die. It's fine. It's pretty easy. Even as someone who's shit at PVM, you can do that. It's fine. And then yeah, stand on the highlighted tile and do as much damage to the thing as you can. Rinse and repeat them 2 steps, and then the boss will fall over and die, which is very nice. And then we're on to the third and final moon boss, which is like the sun one, I suppose. This has got 2 abilities as well. One of them, it'll spawn a big orb around that goes around the room, and you've just got to stand behind it because it's firing these things out, and the orb will block its attacks, so if you stay behind it you're all fine. And the other one is it'll spawn a clone of itself, and you've just got to click the newest spawned clone, and yeah, it just falls over. That's this one is the easiest one. Worth mentioning that this one is weak to stab, the blood one is slash, and the ice one is weak to crush. Anyway, with that quest done, we obviously get the rewards. which are 40,000 Slayer XP, 5,000 Runecraft XP, 5,000 Hunter XP, and 5,000 Fishing XP. And we're up to 254 quest points, which is, you know, not too shabby for a lowly little Iron Man like myself. And obviously for completing the 3 Perilous Moons, we get to loot the reward chest afterwards, and we got ourselves 183 Atlatl darts. Is it Atlatl? Atlatl? I would say Atlatl, so let's go with that. Atlatl darts and some other stuff as well, which is very nice. And then after that time, I was like, bollocks to this. I'm going to go and work on some Song of the Elves requirements. So I got myself over to Motherlode Mine and found out that they have changed Motherlode Mine and put a new hopper in the top. Like, I haven't been keeping up to date with the changes of this game, and I've not played massively in the past few weeks or months even. So that extra hopper up top kind of blew me away. Turns out you do have to pay 50 nuggets to actually be able to use it, which is not too bad really, considering you'll make those nuggets back really quickly once you can just deposit your ore, your pay dirt into that hopper from the top. But I didn't decide to do that. I decided to use my nuggets to buy the last piece of Prospector outfit that I needed, which was the boots. So we've got that set completed now, which is very nice, and we can start working towards getting the stuff for that extra hopper or the bigger bag. Doesn't really matter. I've not decided yet anyway. And then we went to go mine some iron because I saw that I had quite a bit of coal. I had like 5,000 coal or something, 4,000 coal. And I wanted to go do some blast furnace just to get some smithing XP. Because obviously I need 70 smithing for Song of the Elves. So I mined I mined iron for a little bit, which is, you know, mining guild, you just stand in that 3 ore spot and just spin, and then bank. It's fine. And then we headed over to blast furnace, and here where I show that I've got 4,728 coal, 3,312 iron, and 997 gold, which I will be using at the blast furnace. And I don't think I recorded the first level that I got for this. This is just me showing. I don't know why I'm showing this. Just me doing the blast furnace with the goldsmith gloves and ice gloves. The goldsmith gloves are like nuts, by the way. Getting 1,500 XP per inventory of gold is like ridiculous compared to like what you get for iron. I think you get 490 for making steel bars, and you get like triple that for doing gold, which is pretty good. It's just a shame I ran out of gold so fast, but I'll definitely be back here at some point for some more smithing antics. Then we're on to making steel bars. I tend to do it where I put like 5 inventories of coal into the hopper thing, whatever it is, and then just repeatedly do iron, and then another iron, and then another iron until the coal runs out, and then I put more coal in. I would be lying if I said I didn't smith an entire inventory of just iron bars because I forgot to put coal in. I definitely did do that, and I seem to do that every time I go to the blast furnace, at least once. But that just is what it is, I suppose. And then yeah, once we were doing with the blast furnace, we got up to 65 smithing, which is pretty nice. I think we started at 63, so I got like 2 levels, so not too bad at all. And then I went on to making some bracelets. The purpose for me making those bracelets was for the crafting XP that they give, because I still do need crafting levels for Song of the Elves as well, and I also need agility levels. So my idea was I'd make bracelets for the crafting XP, then I would run agility laps and high alch the bracelets while running the laps, so I'd be getting magic XP and agility XP. And the reason I need magic XP is because we still need to get to 75 for super glass make, which will help with the crafting grind in the future. I think I actually have like 79 crafting banked through giant seaweed, but I just refuse to do giant seaweed without having super glass make because it'll just make it so much easier. But yeah, we still need 75 magic for that, and we need agility XP as well, so we'll be doing seers while running laps. Here I am buying some nature runes. I didn't actually buy enough nature runes because I am a moron, but at the time I thought I'd spent enough money at this wizard guild buying nature runes, just buying 50 at a time and hopping between worlds picking them up. I wouldn't buy them if they weren't already full stock, just because I'm a tight bastard and I wouldn't want to spend more than I was already spending. And here's some footage of me running a lap while running some laps or whatever. I can't remember how long the clip is. And alkying at the same time, just showing what I was doing. We started at 342 laps this session, and I think we ended at, I can't remember what we ended at. I don't know, but we hit 73 magic on the way, which is nice. It means we only have 2 more levels left to go. What did we end at? I have no idea. I'm such a good YouTuber, I like just don't show you how much stuff I help. But we ended up making 702k gold from the old alkables there, which was pretty nice. And then I decided randomly, because I ran out of nature runes and I didn't want to go back and buy more, that I was going to try and learn how to do Guardians of the Rift solos. But there isn't actually any more footage of that because I tried like 10 different times to do it solo and I just couldn't get the hang of it at all. I even recorded like a full round of me trying to do it solo, and it went on for ages, and I just lost in the end. So all those points were
right then, team.
nothing.
So that's the end of this video. I do apologise for the way that this video was made. It was an idea, and I tried to execute it, and yeah, it's not a great vid. The whole recording the commentary after the fact, just, I don't know, it doesn't feel natural to me, and I feel like the video has taken a hit quality-wise because of that. So I do apologise for that. This video, we didn't really get that much done, to be honest, but we did do Perilous Moons, which opens up the opportunity to get some more gear and stuff for the account, and we are working towards the Song of the Elves requirements. So the next video I'm going to be doing some rune crafting, which is odd because that's not a Song of the Elves requirement, but I am running quite low on runes, and I like rune crafting in Guardians of the Rift, so I've got an itch to do that. So that's what we'll be doing. And we're going to be doing some more laps of the agility course to try and get to 70, and we're going to try and get up to 70 smithing as well, probably through Giant's Foundry. And then yeah, if we do have time next video, we're going to try and get 75 magic for super glassmaker as well. So should be a skilling filled video next video, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, apologies for this one. I'll be going back to making the videos the way I've always made them. I don't really know why I decided to make this one really weird, but it is what it is. So we end the video at 1656 total, and what's the total XP? 36,443,180 total experience. And yeah, thank you very, very much for watching, team, and I'll see you in the next one.